basically I'm just gonna be waiting for this to heat up, and I'm gonna just be like having a girl talk. I feel like girl talk, it don't matter what age you are, we just need to sit down and chop it up, because if it's these dudes or you gotta pick you.
Spend time your mind, let's grind for mine. Rewind the time when you were mine.
Now I'm going to be parting my hair to get into it. And yeah, so basically I want to start by saying, if you want to get the guy of your dreams, or if you want to get the guy that you've just been eyeing, you just, you know, y'all play that little sneak follow game, you got to first become that girl that has him already. And what I mean by this is, you gotta kind of have that mindset that he wants you more than you want him, you know? Like, it's basically the law of attraction. That's what we're going to be talking about, the law of attraction. So I think that people don't understand that the first main way that we communicate is through non-physical, meaning that you could be thinking of somebody and they literally can feel your energy of you thinking of them, and they can message you, or they can communicate with you through that level. It sounds crazy, but try it. Like, for example, have you ever been thinking about somebody and they text you out the blue? Let me find a hair tie for this side. Well, I don't need it right now. I honestly don't need it right now. Okay, so basically, yeah, so basically what you're gonna do is, the guy that you like, that you want to pursue, you're just going to be that girl first. Like, you're gonna make sure that your health is good. You're gonna make sure that you look good. You're just gonna get yourself together first, because you don't want to fill somebody else's glass when yours isn't filled first, you know? Because we fail to realize that we want a guy and we want somebody to be there for us for certain reasons, but if we're not there for ourselves first, it just doesn't make anything, like spontaneous. It just doesn't give when you're not 100%, or you know, you even gotta be 100%. It just doesn't give when you're not, like, you know, halfway in your bag, minding your business, and then you come across somebody who you're interested in, y'all interested in each other, and you just go from there. So basically, step one, I want you to literally focus on yourself. Do your self-care, have a routine for yourself, you know, just build up your strength and your confidence, because that's just gonna look so attractive on you. Like, strength and confidence. Hold on, y'all, we having technical difficulties and I'm not trying to burn myself. Oh, I'm tripping, I could just do it down, y'all. Anyways, but you know, like, when you have that for yourself, it just makes things way better, you know. The guy is just like, yo, I'm following her lead now because she knows what she's talking about. So make sure, build your confidence, build your strength first of all, and then after that you can throw little hints, you know what I mean? Like, post cute messages, post cute little things. It doesn't have to be on a thirsty level, but if this guy is already following you, he's already interested in you, so might as well nudge him a little bit, you know. Nobody's gonna really know that you're interested in seeing or seeking somebody if you don't really post that you on that type of timing, you know what I mean? So just find little cute tweets and post little cute pictures, really to get that nudge, out of that guy. But what I really want to talk about, y'all, is how to really stay in your feminine energy because that is crucial. And I think a misconception that we have is that women have to be stronger, women have to be dominant, women have to like let it be known like, look, I'll beat your ass too. But listen, it don't gotta be that way. It really don't have to be that way. Like, I feel like when you really find a masculine dude and you're in your feminine, it's just like a puzzle piece. Like, it goes together. It's there. When the masculine meets the feminine, it's just male and female. Boom. Like, why you gotta, like, I feel like younger women, especially, because I used to do this when I was like 16, I used to be like really aggressive, and in my tomboy era, when it came to talking to guys and approaching guys, because you know, that's kind of cool and fun. Like when you have homeboys that you're talking to and stuff, and y'all like, you know, be fake play fighting and punching each other and doing all this extra, you know, non-feminine behavior. It's fun at the time, but as you grow up and you become a woman, a young woman, you have to understand that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to be a sweetheart. Like, smile. You don't have to like, you don't have to always have like that like mean mug and like sassy girl vibes. Like, it's cool, but like as we get older, and as you're gonna get older, I don't know how old you are, but if you are a young woman, if you are an older woman, if you are a young male, a young female, I mean a older male, a younger male, I don't know, but whatever you are, you know, as you get older, being nice to somebody literally is free. Like, you don't have to, not all the time do we have to be rude to people, especially people that we want to be with or want to pursue, you know. So back to that, being feminine, being very feminine, like, you know, I'm still learning this, because when I tell you, in me in high school, girl, I wanted to be with the guys, okay, because I grew up with a brother, so I knew the game already. I'm like, if I hang out with my brother more, it's gonna give me the tea on like how guys are, like what guys like, just like really getting the wrong impression on how to deal with my emotions and people that I liked. So I'm learning now, and I just want to, you know, send this message over. I'm learning that it's okay to just be a woman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, be a woman, have the guy fight, have the guy open the door. And that's the thing too, ladies, if we out here opening the door and a guy is standing right there and we letting this man walk through the door while we holding it open, no, you do not need to be with that person. And yes, it's that serious, because why don't you have certain courtesy? Where's your courtesy? You know what I mean? Where's the, you know, who taught you? You know what I mean? Like, certain things we have to understand that guys should do and that females should do, and it's okay, because we have both. You know, as people, we have both. Men have feminine and masculine energy, females have feminine and masculine energy. That's fine, but depending on which sex you're pursuing, as in gender you're pursuing, you should hold that energy more. You know what I mean? Like, this goes for anybody. This goes for anybody. Because I know, you know, my transgender women, just know, like, whatever gender you're pursuing, be more of that. You don't have to be the other. You don't have to be the other gender. You don't. Let your significant other be that. Why not? You know what I mean? So, for example, like, just being really soft and being in tune with your emotions is not a bad thing all the time, you know? Especially if you're doing it to the right person. Like, if you're being soft, emotional, understanding how you feel, just mellow, it's okay to do it to somebody who's receiving it properly. The misconception that we have is that when we have those emotions and we're putting it towards somebody that doesn't receive it, it makes us feel like we need to not do it. And that is the problem. We do not need to be given no toxic male, no good feminine energy. Meaning, don't even be around that person. Like, I don't want it to sound contradicting. I want it to be like, oh, you just said always have your feminine energy going when it comes to pursuing people. But at the same time, you gotta understand, you gotta be able to articulate who should deserve even you being around them. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes we don't know how to say no. Sometimes we just give everybody the power and not really give ourselves the power, because we feel like people aren't gonna like that, because we want to be around others. But listen, you only getting older, sweetheart. You got to know it's me or you, and it's definitely gonna be you, because you're living with yourself. You gotta be nice to yourself, and you gotta listen to yourself, because that's what intuition is for. Intuition is there for you to be guided in a proper direction. If you have a bad feeling about something, get away from it, sweetheart. Get away from it. If you have a bad feeling about somebody you're dating, get away from it. Like, for example, this girl, she just DM'd me on Instagram, and I saw it in my notifications, but it said like sent as a request, you know, because like when you're not following somebody, it's gonna go to requested. So basically her message went to requested, and I guess like this guy that she was talking to, or she was dating, yeah, this guy she was dating for a couple of years was just, I guess she felt like he was talking to me. I don't know, I guess she was stalking my likes and noticed that he's under all of my likes, which, you know me, if I was in a relationship, honestly, I feel you. Like, as ladies, and I understand, but at the same time, we gotta get over that. Like, we gotta get over the whole liking on Instagram thing, because that's just gonna drive us crazy. If we sit in here stalking everybody that our dude follows to see if he's liking their picture, we are crazy. We might as well go work for Instagram, because why are we driving ourselves crazy for this shit? Why? You might as well tell your man, if you want to be with me, delete all that shit, because that is what Instagram is for. And I'm constantly trying to remind myself, like, listen, one thing that everybody's gonna do on Instagram is like a goddamn picture. That is what it's for. So anyways, there's levels to that, because we toxic, and if we see our guy liking every single one of a girl's picture, we're gonna instantly think like, boom, he's trying to mess with that. But you know what I mean? Instagram, that's what Instagram's for. To each his own. But anyways, so this girl, she's basically like, I see him all in your pictures, and I just want to know, like, is he cheating on me, basically. So of course, as a female, like, you know, I don't know, a lot of times females don't really come to me as females, because like, why? Like, you know, like, nobody even barely knows who I talk to. But in this case, it was just kind of one of those situations where, like, you're stalking me because your man is liking my pictures. So anyways, I went to me and his DMs because I didn't even know who the person was, like, literally. And this guy, like, he hit me up about content and shit, just like very much regular stuff. Like, I don't know if guys' way of like shooting their shot is to be like, oh, let's collab on content or not, but this person didn't even live in my state. Like, it was just I don't know, maybe he was bored or something, but I just basically was just like, you know, I don't know this person, but I have seen them in my DMs before. And she was just, you know, confessing how she felt, and I was just like, you know, no, she was like, I saw that you guys were following each other, what happened? And I was just like, look, I unfollow people all the time. Like, if I see that somebody's a content creator, I'm gonna follow them back. But if I don't resonate with their content and I'm not collabing with them after a while, or if I just don't even realize who I'm following, I'm gonna go on an unfollow spree. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of times we don't realize who we're following, and then we go on our unfollow spree, which is what I did. So I told her, like, listen, I had followed this dude because I honestly didn't even know who he was, and I don't even know why I was following him in the first place. Like, let's start there. And then I sent her you know, a picture of like the DM messages. It was like, he was like let's collab on content or something, and I was like, I'll let you know when my schedule is open. And basically he was like, I have a way that we could do virtual content, and I just didn't respond back. Like, what the hell? Like, I do not need no content from you, my dude. But anyway, so yeah, I sent her those messages, and she was just like, thank you for just being classy and like understanding. I'm like, girl, I know how it goes, because we've all dealt with somebody who we just didn't trust, and that's where we need to draw the line. Because if we're not trusting somebody, why are we even trying to hear them out? You know, like, when it comes to narcissists, they always gonna have a good excuse. They always gonna have a good lie. They always gonna have something sweet to say to literally get you in that mood to believe that they're not a bad person. But it's like, look, you gonna play with me once, all right, that's your warning. You gonna play with me twice, you knew. You play with me 3 times, oh baby, and you lucky to have gotten that 3rd chance. So it's kind of like, we have to stop letting people take our feminine energy away from us. We have to stop that. We have to stop that. Because have y'all seen like the viral like soft girl era? Like, I'm in my soft girl vibes. Like, you know, why can't we always be in that? What's wrong with that? I feel like that's true bliss, when you're truly just living your truth, living in your emotions. Because, you know, the highest vibration is your heart, baby. If you're not living through your heart and you're suppressing your emotions from your heart because people have fucked you over, we gotta give me that power back. Because no, I'm meant to be an emotional creature. I'm meant to be sweet. I'm meant to be genuine, you know. And I feel like we just gotta claim our power back, for sure, definitely, when it comes to these guys, you know. And sometimes, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and say like guys are the problem, but for the sake of this video, we gonna stick with one topic, and it's just gonna be about females giving these niggas warnings. And if they forget, or if they don't accept, or if they, you know, try to disrespect your wishes, cut them off, let them go, let them loose. Because before you got with that person, you were good. They might have changed your mindset, made you want to change your style, made you want to get outside the house more. They made you, you know, certain things that they probably opened up for you. But that's good. Take the good and go about your day, you know. Because just as you found that person, you're gonna find somebody else. I love how this video started with me talking about it started with me talking about how to get that guy, and then now I'm telling you guys about like how to get rid of a guy. But y'all get what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to give y'all both ends of the spectrum. So basically, yeah, so to get that guy, just be a woman. Because I feel like nowadays these boys out here, I mean, I said boys, these men, and y'all, I'm young, so I probably haven't experienced every single lesson, but you know, I'm gonna have some advice for sure. But you know, nowadays these men, they don't know how to treat women. So if you're treating yourself properly and you're walking with your feminine energy, you're just, being a little freaking live Barbie doll in your own way, a live woman, I think it helps guide how a man should treat you, even if they don't know how to. Because imagine if you're like talking to a guy and his ex was just like not caring about anything, not, just not really living in her feminine energy. He's going to treat you, before he meets you, even he's going to treat you how he treated the last female, until you really set your boundaries, like, until you do certain things. Sorry, y'all. Like, for example, what was I gonna say? Like your certain etiquettes. Yes, like until you show him your etiquettes, like how you do things, that's when he's really gonna understand, like, oh, the females are different, not every female is the same. Like, these girls are different. You're very different from my ex, so I have to treat you that way. You ever like dated somebody that treated you like shit because at the time you was treating yourself like shit? He gets with another girl and he's treating her like a queen. Yeah, because men don't really know, especially if they don't even be around their mom like that, and they don't really, it's just deeper than the surface. So you just gotta understand that you have to set the tone, and you set the tone by being that girl first, because like everybody knows, you're only going to be treated the way that you treat yourselves. Why do you think that why do you think that people respect certain authority figures? Because not only because they are an authority figure, but you just gotta realize the way that they carry themselves. When you carry yourself as that person, people are going to treat you that way, because they have no choice but to, because it's either treat me how I'm treating myself, or you could leave, because I don't care. Like, that's how I really want it to be. And I really want like females to just be a female, be soft, be good, be emotional, because that is what life is about. We have children. Ain't no way we need to be screaming, angry, fighting at everybody. Like, when you're mad about something because of what a guy did, you have to have control. You have to control. Like I said, our feminine energy is emotional. We are emotional, beautiful beings. You have to learn how to control your emotions. My camera literally stopped recording, but you gotta learn how to control your emotions when somebody has completely pissed you off. But I'm gonna save that for another video. My camera's gonna die, and I'm gonna just do exactly what I did to the other side of my head. I love y'all, and I don't even know y'all yet, but I hope that we can get to know each other through the comments. Comment down below your next video idea for me, and I will see y'all in my next video.